But we had two types of journeys. One is through the left side, or another through the right side. In India, I don't know why, we had lots of people who went into the jungles and became saints, but they were doing right side tapasya. That is going into the 5 elements, one after another, and mastering the 5 elements. Of course, there is truth in it, no doubt. You have seen how a candle tells you as to what is your position inside. If you are possessed or if you are not. A candle can tell you, can you imagine? Candle is so much knowledgeable. Supposing you have a heart trouble, the candle will show. And if you treat yourself with the candle, you can cure yourself. So it is so sensitive, not that it can cure, but also so competent. Not that it shows you that you are sick and you have a problem, but it is competent to cure. That's why in India, Agni was worshipped. This light was worshipped. The fire was worshipped. That was worshipped. They must have discovered that the fire knows everything. So the inner awareness of all these elements, they knew about it, and that's why they worship those elements. So before the puja, they used to call all the deities who belonged to those elements to witness their puja. But that turned out to be right-sided movement. Without the left side, right side is very dangerous. If you don't have right side, of course, it's a big dangerous thing also. But first you must have development of your left side. That is what, to begin with, we had in Sahaja. Left side is compassion, is love, universal feeling. Or we can say is the blessings of the Devi, which are described, as in the Devi Mahatmya. That a goddess resides within you as so many things. She resides in you as Shraddha, as she resides in you as sleep. She resides in you as illusion, Bhranti. All kinds of things are there on the left-hand side, which are already described. And when I told you about Sahaja, I wanted to make your left side very strong. Those people who took to right side became very aggressive people, and they had mastered the essence of these 5 elements. That's all right. But they were extremely hot-tempered, so much so that they used to curse people. curse them. They used to say things which were not kind, and they didn't believe in the universality. It was such a dangerous thing that they took. In Indian Shastras, you can see many incidents where people gave a curse, sharp, very common. All these gurus used to curse a person because they had no compassion, no love, nothing, but they had powers of the right side. We have seen now that those people who have right side, who go only on the right side without the bhakti, without the blessing of the divine, can become Rakshasas actually, can become a great danger for humanity. This is a very serious thing. Through your intelligence, through your thinking power, your ego can go to any limit and create problems within you. Now the ultimate of this problem is, we have seen are many diseases which are absolutely incurable. Even some people, right-sided, some people can get a kind of a cancer called blood cancer. And this blood cancer, now we have cured it. But even if it is cured, you can go back to that kind of aggressiveness, thinking that you are very right. Such people always try to find faults with others. That such and such person is not good, is being harmed, or anyway they can find faults with others, not with themselves. Their attention is outside, not on themselves. They never see what's wrong with them, but they always see what's wrong with others. By doing that, you see, they are climbing the ladder of a horrible right side which can give you horrible diseases. As I've told you, first is the blood cancer. If you get rid of the blood cancer, then you can get into another problems. Nowadays, there's a very famous disease called Alzheimer's. This is also the side of the right side. Because if you don't have that bhakti, that humility, that blessings of the goddess, you can develop all such horrible diseases which are not only fatal but also very injurious to others. So by being right-sided, you do not progress. You can become a big ascetic, they call it, who can curse others, who can put them into troubles. Think that is a great power. It is not. It is not at all. Because though you are not suppressed by other powers, negative powers, but your own power takes your life. So, Kundalini, when it is arisen, the best thing is to go to the left side. Not criticizing others, not talking ill of others, but seeing within you what's wrong. Find out what is the matter with you. First, it starts with self-importance, that I am a very important person. And with this self-importance, you go on troubling everyone and torturing everyone and all that. But because of your right side movement, you can become very successful. Hitler was the climax of that. And that's how people start taking to very, very cruel things. Nowadays, I think that some people are ruling everywhere with their right side. We do not have people who are using their left side. And whenever they use their left side, they are called as saints. Now you all have the powers of the left side. Some of you do have little bit right side also. Doesn't matter. Now I would say that you have achieved your left side mastery. Kundalini awakening is there, you are one with the divine. Now, you can come to the right side and know about right side. And try to express your right side. You can express it not by dominating others, but dominating yourself. By self-examination. By understanding what's wrong with you. Why do you behave like that? Why do you trouble others? Why do you overpower others? Such people will always, I have seen, organize and arrange and do this and do that. Instead of organizing themselves, they'll organize others. These things complicate. But if you have love and if you have bhakti, you can very, very easily dominate others in a very different manner. It is not that you dominate by cruelty, by oppression, but you dominate with your love. And you don't want to dominate, but easily people get very much succumbed to love and to magnanimity, to generosity. So all these qualities you must first develop within yourself. It's the left side problem, that you should be very peaceful. You should give love to others. You should be generous. You should be kind. And see how much it pays. I've seen some people who are extremely rude. They can be rude to anyone. That's their nature, which they should overcome with the left side. Rudeness is not the sign of a saint. The saint is extremely peaceful and never gets rude with others. So the introspection should work first of all. Where are we wrong? What wrong things we are doing? What is our style? Once you discover that your style is already left side, then you should take to right side and possess the power of right side.